Baby, keep that poppin'
Thank you to Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short. Going to go right back to Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. Off the play fake. Here's Young. Going up top. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the third play. Picked off by their rookie first-round pick. And the Vikings are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver-type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
So Kittle comes in motion. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. Try again. It's second and 10. So Kittle comes in motion. So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. They'll try again here. Second and 10. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. This will not do the trick. They've stopped it behind the line. Fourth down coming up.
With how fast they were all over that play, you almost wonder, Mike, was there a pre-snap tell? Did they know that play was coming? Because I'll tell you, that defense was on it from the start.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to... This is intercepted. And he's going to give his offense a short field to work with as they look for their first points of the game.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is, how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again?
He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb, and that will lead to a second down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
Third and 6. To throw is Young. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line. From a little further back, here's second and goal. From the gun, it's Young. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Condor. His 6th touchdown now for the season. On now for the extra point, here's Will Riker. His kick is good. And the Condors will take a 7-0 lead. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
This is why it's so critical that the quarterback and his intended target are on the same page. They got to speak the same language. When there's miscommunication, it leads to errant throws, and when errant throws lead to big missed opportunities.
The man in motion here is Chark. On second down, they'll run. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's third down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. And sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball. One of those plays where you like the idea, you just don't like the execution. I didn't feel the quarterback was overly comfortable in the pocket. Footwork, a little bit sloppy. All of a sudden now the pass is a little less accurate, and an opportunity for a big shot, you end up falling short.
Out of the shotgun, Young. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
Putting the tight end in motion. This is caught for 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Sudden change. So you find yourself defensively a little bit on your heels. Your offense just turned the ball over, and now you've got to go out and make a stand. Well, so far this offense has moved the ball pretty quickly, but can they dig in and at least force a field goal?
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's in. Touchdown, Condor. That is second touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Reichert good with the extra point. And the Condors will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Set to go now on 1st and 10. In motion, it's Jefferson. The drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be stopped in his tracks. He'll lose a couple of yards on that one. We are through. Here's a 2nd and 12. He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
So often, Mike, defenders... ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
That's 2 the end zone, but it's incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now Young. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
The field goal unit on the sideline. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. Tight end going in motion here. That's taken in. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Condor. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Reichert out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
This has been tough to watch, Mike, really for a lot of reasons. And when you talk to everybody around this building, they know the future of this organization rests on the shoulders of this young rookie quarterback. And there's going to be ups and downs. There's going to be missed throws and misreads. But 4 interceptions into today's game, you find yourself trailing here. At some point, they got to ask themselves, is this rookie giving us the best chance to win now, or are we just all in for the future?
On the give, here's Henry. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Now this is going to be a design run. They let him keep it. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Young. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page. How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
And that is incomplete.
So after their defense gives them a gift on their last drive and gets them the ball back and on the field, they nearly return the favor following that dangerous throw of their own. And At this point, they're lucky to walk away with just an incompletion.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down. They'll go. Young. And that is incomplete. The defense very happy to see that play call. The decision to go for it on 4th and long will end up in a turnover on downs. 1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss. In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. And that is not going to work. Incomplete, and they turn it over on downs.
You know, I think there's certain times, Mike, throughout the game that call for a very aggressive style of play. I'm just not quite sure if this was one of those situations, but I guess we'll see how it plays out throughout the rest of the game.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They're going to motion the tight end over here. He's got it inside the 5. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Condors. Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Condors are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. Riker out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. In motion, it's Jefferson. Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete to Melton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Vikings.
They motion the slot man left. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is hard. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10, it's 1st and goal. The man in motion here is Chark. A run on 1st and goal to the 5-yard line. Now here's 2nd and goal.
A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
In motion, it's Jefferson. And he'll take it on in. Justin Jefferson. Touchdown, Vikings.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down. To throw is Young. The pressure there got to him. He's hit as he threw it, and that pass ball's incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and that is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
He's going to look downfield once again. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. They stop it here with just under 40 seconds until halftime. On 1st and 10, here's Young. He's got it! And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
1st and goal, and it's Henry. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Now the offense will use their 3rd and final timeout. And it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. On 2nd down, Young. He puts it up, and it's caught. Touchdown, Condor. This is quickly turning into a virtuoso performance. 4 first-half touchdowns.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10. Play action now. It's Travis. This one deep and looking for Melton. Oh, the defender able to get his head around and intercept it. And the Condors force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 10.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
On first down is Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. All right, Coach. Thank you. Two very different halftime speeches by these head coaches, that's for sure, as we get set for half number 2. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will wiggle his way forward for a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a second down and 8. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for Jefferson. And the Condors are going to take over here up near the 40.
This is something we see so often out of these young quarterbacks, Mike, is their inability to manipulate the defense. They kind of telegraph where they're going to go with their ball, with their eyes. And I'd love to see him the next time when he gets to the top of his drop. look off the safety, hold some of the underneath defenders from where you ultimately know you want to go with the ball. A lot of that just comes with experience, and sometimes you got to gain that experience the hard way.
That's caught! And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Condors. Two touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. They'll look to throw. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is brought in. And he will take this one in. 76 yards. Touchdown, Minnesota. A beautiful combination in the air there, the pass downfield, and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
42, Vikings 14.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That's caught. Derrick Henry. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
A second down throw for Young. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
From the gun, it's Young. He's going to let this one go deep. Looking for Campbell. He's got it. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line.
When he continues to play at this level, Mike, it just makes this team so hard to beat. It's the combination of leading both long, sustained drives and then being able to strike in bunches. It puts so much pressure on these defenses, and with the way today's game has gone, doesn't look like he has any plans on slowing down. Linebacker certainly wasn't fooled on that play. Not only does he get there in a hurry, but he's able to secure that tackle and bring him down for a loss.
Throwing on second down, Young. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Out of the shotgun, Young. And he cannot be stopped. He is into the end zone again. Touchdown, Condor. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game.
That's the score. Condor is 49.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 30-yard line.
So Kittle comes in motion. And more of the same. Another interception. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Young to throw on first down. To the end zone. It's intercepted.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. The man in motion here is Chart. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. He'll drop to throw. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On play action, he'll set up to throw.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
A run now on second down. And he's not going to get away. They'll knock him back to his own territory. They get him on the other side of midfield. On third down, they'll try to get it on the ground. And a nice job. They pick it up. First down. The march continues. They're at the 41-yard line.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Vikings first down.
In motion, it's Jefferson. They'll stay on the ground. And That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Good running there. He's got the first down inside the 30.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Quick throw, taken in. You only get a 1-yard buffer from the line of scrimmage for these old linemen. That time he strayed a little too far, and it draws the flag. Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one deep and looking for Melton. And the Condors are going to get the football at their own 23. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. On the handoff, running left is Henry. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go play action with Young. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be taken down at the 30.
Well, I think one thing's for sure, Mike. I don't think we're seeing an offense that is comfortable with this late lead. They're continuing to put pressure on the defense and say, hey, I don't care how much we're up by. We're going to continue to execute our passing game, and if there's opportunities downfield, we're going to continue to take them.
On the ground, here's Henry. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's Young to throw. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
Now a handoff, running right. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Here's a run going left. Past the 45. And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line.
The challenge of playing a running back like this is you feel like you have him under control. You're doing a nice job putting a lid on him, and then all of a sudden, he's got a big spark play like this. That's the challenge. These guys are just so talented. You can only keep them down so long. That was a really nice run.
And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. It'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. It'll be a pickup of 10. It'll be a Vikings first down.
It's a gain of 10.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive? I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. He'll look to throw. Pass brought in by Chark.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here comes 3rd and 6. So Kittle comes in motion. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. They get 14 yards and set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Now, someone up front moves early. Can't continue to make these mistakes if you're trying to mount a big comeback. The task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw again. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. Throwing now from the gun. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. He works free. Right side. And he's going to bring this one distance. Touchdown, Condor. Will Riker down, on for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Condors will add one more onto their big lead. Riker it out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And the Condors are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Going for it all. That is caught. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Riker now to add the extra point. The kick is good. And the Condors stretch things out even further. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Gesicki, the man in motion. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. This one deep and looking for Melton. And that is incomplete.
Well, we all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the past. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That's to the left side and taken in by Jefferson. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Here we go. One final play. And it's going to be some points here at the finish line. This is a touchdown. They have fought till the end, but still will come up short. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His third touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
So the fans going to head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.
That punch will ground move.